Next up, we have author Elizabeth Suárez. Elizabeth, join me out here. You look amazing.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk about your book. It's The Art of Getting Everything. Who doesn't want that?
I know.
And tell us why you wrote this book and who it's for.
This book is for that wonderful millennial generation that everybody criticizes and makes fun of, etc. Actually, this is a wonderful generation that basically what they need, they can change the world, but they need to figure out their path, how to change the world. And that's what this book is all about. Not wait until you're 40, not wait until you get married, not wait until you have the first baby, not wait until you become the business owner. This is now, today, you need to establish your path and basically juggle three main things, which is career, family, and interest.
So what inspired you to write this?
It inspired me to write it over 10 years ago when I became a solo entrepreneur. I also became a coach and mentor to younger professional women. And what I realized, they all had the same characteristic. And the characteristic was they would say, I need this job. I'm going for it. This is wonderful. Or I need to go and move to the state and I need to do this. And I will always say, so getting this job or moving, what is that going to get you in 3 years? And I stumped them. And this is over 30, 40 women that are millennials. And they were all like, well, I just need it now. I said, yeah, I know you need it now. But what is the now going to give you 3 years from now? So you need to figure out the path to realize, is this what you really need now? Yeah, you may need it now, but 6 months from now, you may not need that. Maybe you should have chosen something different.
Wow. So for you, we have a question from Deirdre. And Deirdre asks, what was the turn for you from having an idea, from working with these 30 or 40 women, from having an idea to deciding it was actually worth sharing, worth writing a book about?
It was March 2016 when I was talking to one of my mentees, Alejandra. She is my ideal reader. I know she's watching. And I was asking her all these questions. She was in that point in her life. She had recently gotten engaged. She had a great job opportunity. She had another professional opportunity as well. And she was all over the place. And I basically said to her, okay, enough. We need to figure out a path for you. And she answered back to me, she says, why don't you write this thing down? And that was it. And then I met you in April and the rest is history.
Amazing. Totally amazing. So let me ask you one more question. This one's from Jen. And Jen asks, how long have you been waiting to publish a book? And did you think about writing a book for a long time before you wrote one?
I have thought about writing a book for years, actually decades. That's how old I am. And the reason I never wrote a book is the fact that I never thought I was a writer. And to this day, I would say, I am not that writer, where I'm actually that writer based on your program. So basically, it was basically all this mentoring that I've been doing and coaching that I realized I need to write this down. I need to help others that don't have access to me to really figure out their path, really figure out how they're going to reach the success that they want to reach. And it's a customized success. Not everybody's success is the same. And that's what this book is about, is figuring out your own success.
So I want to talk about one other thing, which is you have a particular connection to the Latino community.
Yes.
And so I think that if you have a connection to a community, it could be an interest group or an illness or whatever that connection is for you, I think the legacy piece of this is what's interesting to me, because obviously in the short term, you'll help people. But how is this a part of your legacy, and how is your passion for helping, especially young Latinas, how has that been a part of this movement for you?
It has been 100% the entire reason why I did this. Actually, in my book, I talk about the three women, Shadia, Erika, and Alejandra. The three of them are Latinas. The three of them are amazing. And one of them just posted the most amazing message about me. And I started crying this morning because I have made an influence in her life. They are like my children. And I also did it for that next generation. I have a 15-year-old Latina girl that I am raising at home. And this is for her. when her mommy moves on, she will have this for her own Latina daughter or her own Latina granddaughter.
I just love that big picture perspective that you bring to it, and knowing that this message will, not that you're going anywhere, but that this will live on beyond you. And it's something that you can really pass on and share. I think there's a long tradition of wisdom passed from older women to younger women. And this is a beautiful part of that tradition.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you,
Elizabeth Suárez is the author of The Art of Getting Everything. And if you know a millennial, or maybe you are one, that would like some brush up on how to get everything, there are some amazing tips inside this book. You can see the link right on your screen.